I was reading some things, and after Dion had spoke, I had looked up a few things of what joy stood in the Bible. Love in the Bible is like a thornless rose. I was looking up joy. It stood for red and yellow rose. And peace was olives. And so in my mind, I was like, okay, I don't want anybody to steal my olives. I don't want anybody to steal my red roses. I don't want anybody to steal my violets, because violets is faithfulness. I don't want anybody to steal and take away from my garden. I want to keep what God has for me, and keep my garden beautiful, keep my garden whole, keep my garden that people will look and say, wow, I want some of what she has. I want some of that. So then that's when you will be able to
help somebody with their garden,
minister to them and help them plant good seeds in their garden. Help them. If they're not a good mom, help them, direct them in how to be a good mom. If they don't know how to find a job, help them create a resume. If they don't know different things, that we're to help each other. We're not to envy other gardens, but if we need to help someone build on their garden and strengthen their garden and help them till their garden, then that's what we're here for. I was reading on I went into nursing, and I was reading on about cold water, and you know how in your house, and we were talking last week about what is your prayer life like, and when you start watering your garden, I was reading like when a faucet runs and it's to the hottest water it can be, the hottest it can be is like 55 degrees, if that high, between 40 and 55 degrees. So you'll get hot, it won't sting you, but it won't kill the bacteria. And bacteria will infect you. And so sometimes I know, people have different things. It could be a friend, it could be anything in your life. A bacteria can affect you. So, in the health department, they make you have the water at 90 degrees Celsius. So it has to be real hot to kill those things. And so that's where our prayer life, to get our garden the way we want to be, our prayer life has to be hot. It has to be health department hot. It has to be so hot that it's moving forward, because God, as Alice said, is in the blessing business. He wants to bless us. I think I was riding to McDonald's this morning, and the baby ran out of milk, and I was like, oh, he's empty on milk. And I was getting my food from McDonald's, and I was like, oh, do you got milk? And he just handed it to me. He was like, here you go. And I was like, oh, I don't have to give you anything? He was like, no. I was like, see, you ask, and it shall be given. So that's all you got to do. I was like, thank you for the free milk. I was like kind of stunned, because I was waiting to give something. But God, was like, here you go. You asked for the milk, and I gave you the milk. So get on to church. And I was like, thank you. And I left out. I was like kind of shocked. So God is ready to bless you if you're ready to receive. Some of us is not ready to receive our blessings, receive a beautiful garden, because we're still looking at the rocks. We're still looking at the hard soil. We're still looking at the hard life we had, like what our past was. And because people keep reminding us of our past garden, we can't move to our beautiful garden that God wants to bless us with.
That's right. And how about some of y'all got gardens and don't share? Y'all grow all this stuff and let it go right, because you don't want to share with nobody, because you did it by yourself. Because you went and bought the seeds, and she said, share, still share. That's what you're supposed to do. None of this stuff goes with you. I don't care how nice your purse, your shoes, your clothes, you think it is. It don't matter, because when you die, it all stays on earth. You separate from the body. So, anything you have, also share with your garden. If you got a good garden and your garden is harvesting, and now you're able to grow and you feed yourself and feed your family, share with somebody else. If you're going to have a garden and you ain't going to share, what's the point of growing fruit and vegetables? You can't eat all that stuff by yourself. So share too,
Did somebody read Matthew 13 and I missed it, 24 to 25? Oh, I didn't get that out. But the kingdom of heaven is like a man who sowed good seed in his field, but while everyone was sleeping, his enemy came and sowed weeds among the wheat and went away. So some people, while you're sleeping, some people going to want to steal your garden, maybe steal that car, steal whatever you have, steal those flowers from you. And we can't let people steal our joy, steal our happiness, because some people like, you old saying, misery loves company. Some people like, if I'm sad, you sad. My brother told me 5 years ago, hurt people. And I was like, what? And I'm like, people who are hurt people, because they're angry, they're hurt. And so they want everybody else to be hurt. So we have to make sure if we're sowing good seed, know that somebody's out there trying to, as Alice said, mess up your game, mess up your garden, take away your garden, because they don't want to see you doing good. They're like, oh, what is that joy that Pam has? I don't like her like that. I like her when she was sad and depressed. Let me get her back in her hookup she was in before. So some people want to see you like that. And you got to let go of those naysayers and those people who want to knock you down and take you down a peg and don't like seeing you smile and be on and say, oh no, I like her when she's not smiling. I don't want her smiling. I don't like her garden like that. We got to let those people, we got to disconnect from that power source. Don't water that in our garden. Move that away, kick that to the curb, as they say. Don't let us get out of, as Alice say, your hookup. Let your garden be what God has planted it to be. He said we can have anything our hearts desire. All we have to do is ask. We have not because we ask not. Because I know we've all read the Bible of how Hannah cried. We've all read the Bible how Job was blessed beyond measures, even though he got a lot taken away. We've all read all the stories. We just got to stand on his word and believe that God can do. God can give us a beautiful garden. God can give us our heart's desire. We just got to believe and trust God.